I'm going to show you what the dart is. And the dart is one of the things we came up with based on the wires theory. And the dart means direct action response canto. And the nice thing about it is it's a blade that I enjoy doing for what I do with Filipino martial arts. But I wanted a blade that would deploy as you draw it. So the wires theory is anything that has the wave catch. So obviously the wave is deployed, opens up directly as you cut through. Because the idea there is the blade is only as good as its availability for a time of need, right? The I means impact, meaning that I should be able to use it the way it is right now just for impact, whether it's this part or the ring feature. So the R is about the ring. The beautiful thing about anything with the karambit theory, it's not about the curvedness. I like straight blades, but the idea that I can do this, you know, and I don't lose my blade. The beauty of that. So that's the beauty of that I can go over here and grab things and still have this ability. So that's what I love about the ring feature. E is about EDC. It's easier for me to have a blade that I can also use in this configuration when I'm working every day. Curved blades are beautiful, but I like straight blades because of that particular reason, whether it's this grip or this grip. Then of course, when you have anything with a dart, you can open up on this grip. So in the quick deployment here, you can still do it this way, or quick deployment also as we use here. Now, I may not necessarily need it deployed here, and I can fling it that way, but at any point, I can use this little clothing deploy. Now, so as martial artists, this is all about the flash and the fun of a blade. It's not legal to be stabbing and using it for any reason, but the idea of that also is these trainers are also something I can use as impact. Impact, impact. At the same time, control factor, I can still put him on a wrist lock with my blade open. At any point, if it should become something that's requiring a little bit more of what we call lethal force, you can do that, right? We're using a trainer here. This time, we came up with something that we call the XT for extreme. Now, extreme because as an EDC everything, everyday carry, a lot of people wanted the serration so they don't have to keep on sharpening the blade when they're doing rugged work. Now, if you're sawing and doing any big cutting with this, the liner locks, excessive rugged use, you want something with a permanent lock that almost makes it a fixed blade. So we designed it and had a lock system locked in. And the lock system means basically that I can push that in and I cannot close it anymore. It totally locks the blade in there so that even when I'm sawing through, it's not got that danger of closing on me. And that's what the lock system will do for me. Now, as an everyday carry blade also, we added a glass breaker. So for emergency use, if you need to break a glass, that's in that way. If you need to break a glass, this little point right here should break it. But in also use of play, that's one of the small little things that without even much of a use, the little things just help with that in that particular grip. Or if I wanted to also use it in this terms of turns walk this way or use it in this way. So that's the beauty of that little glass breaker. But all in all, it's still one of the fun blades that we created. I'm just a martial artist who just enjoys the art of the blade. But at the same time, if you're gonna have something functional, you want to design something that you can keep having fun with, but at the same time, if you need it, it's there for you to use all the time. And that's what the dart means, direct action response blades. We have one in the serrations for a little extreme use, and then we have one with just straight blades. Not everybody likes serrations on their blades. And pretty much that's what we do with that. In terms of the Filipino martial art relation to this blade, I don't have to deploy it and I can knuckle dust with just the ring feature here. I can knuckle dust with the ring feature there. I don't really need to use it all the time for lethal things, right? But I can also get distance when, oh, you got distance here, well, we'll take it out that way. So that's the beautiful thing about this thing. It's also a blade that doesn't have to be here, but it's also this way when you open up that thing. So the direct response of this is that they're asking, well, what if, now these are interchangeable clips. I can put it one side and this side. If I have it here, for that. What if I wanted to carry it and I like to draw it in this configuration? And the blade, the pick would be there. I would just open it up this way, and that's not to attack, but just to cut. Hey, look, quick attacks, and that's not ideal. You can also use the blade with a wave feature as one of your control points. So it doesn't have to be lethal at any points. The wave feature on that right there is one of the things I like to use just to grab onto something, you know, to use that for self-defense without cutting anyone. So that's the beauty of all the things that we do with this particular blade, because that's the thing. If it does with lethal, you can cut there and then open up. So you see, you can still deploy without having to cut anything open. The wave feature can be deployed that way too. And that's pretty much what the dart is. Hey, fellow, Forged in Fire, by the way. Forged in Fire is hitting the ground again. It's one of the beautiful shows that really uplifts the beauty and the craftsmanship of blade makers. And I'm in there simply just as one of the end users like you guys, and I get to test it and really appreciate it with every one of them who comes in and shares their beauty, their craftsmanship, and their soul. Man, it's a great thing to be able to see this. So everybody's a winner in my eyes. Anything else? Any other questions? Well, thank you very much for giving me the time to stop by here.